Patrick Mahomes. 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 Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick. 400 yards plus Patrick Mahomes. He is a Patrick Mahomes. 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 Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Let's see if this works. Should work. Patrick Mahomes. Fuck that.
What up?
What up, dude?
Not much, man. Just being lazy.
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Is he playing right now?
Yeah, we're up.
I don't have the TV on.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is playing. Duh. I was trying to get this YouTube to work. They won't let me live stream.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
You know what? I'm getting smoked in fantasy.
Yeah, you are. Don't worry about it, though.
My team's just good enough to not get last place.
You know what I just realized? We made it to 20 episodes before the shit hit the fan, bro. I mean, technically 21, but I didn't upload the 21st episode on YouTube, even though I totally could. Hopefully, whenever I want to. But, like, there's 20 episodes of YouTube Phony Express Show podcast.
20 episodes.
It's 20.
Before the Rona.
Before RonaCast 2020.
Rona took over Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, you got Rona, man.
My family got the Rona. I think I probably got it too, but I never felt sick.
Yeah, no testing for the B, which is, you know what?
I can't have the government be tracking me.
You can't be tracked. You can't be tracked.
Can't have the government be tracking the Bob.
The Bob. What are you, making some shit right now?
What?
What are you, cooking some shit right now?
No, I'm not cooking.
You just making noise everywhere?
I'm taking a shit.
Oh, excellent. Is there a camera on the computer? There is. I just don't know how to, like... Why wouldn't they just let me make a video on YouTube?
You don't make a video on YouTube. You make the video and then you upload it to YouTube.
I know, but there's a go live button. And it says you have to verify your account. It says it takes 24 hours to verify. So it says, so I'm going to go live. And it says, you're below, basically.
Where did we go? We went live with Facebook the last time, right?
Yeah, Facebook's cool, man. But I don't have the Phony Express Show Facebook, man.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Right. You could make me an admin. I could pop on there. We could go live. And then we could use that video and put it on YouTube. Right? Or does Facebook own that video forever?
No, I think Facebook owns the video then. You can't, like, take it off Facebook once it's like locked in Facebook land.
But can you put it on YouTube?
I don't know. That's not something that I'm privy to.
What the fuck? It says follow the prompts. It says... What prompts? This is such a catch-22. They just don't want me to go live, man.
They just don't want...
I think we need 100 followers. That's why we were all 100. The run to 100.
We need 100 followers to go live?
I mean, I remember that myth. Did I populate that myth?
I don't know.
I think it's a thing, man.
Well, then we're going to have to do a little more advertising than we're doing.
Right. Is there a... Because you're using my phone. I guess the camera's right here. I could just plug the camera in. So how's the Rona been? Have you been coughing up a storm?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never had a single symptom of the Rona.
Who had the Rona?
Dr. B and Mary were confirmed Rona.
And how'd they do?
My dad was fine. He didn't even know he had it. And my mom did not feel good. But
It was not pleasant.
It's not like she wasn't ever like close to death or anything. She wasn't like in bed. She was still like doing stuff, like projects.
Sure.
I think she even worked a little bit from like Zoom calls.
All right, we're live. We're live with the camera. The camera's live. There's Bob.
Live in remote locations.
He is a phone. Patrick Mahomes.
Is he doing really good right now?
Yeah, he had like 400 yards, man.
Hey, I saw something on Facebook about like apparently there were a bunch of fights last night
with Mike Tyson and stuff.
Yeah, was that like? I hope no one like. One of my friends said, "Gosh, I really hope no one paid to see that."
Why? Because it actually was sick as fuck. Fuck, I'm like kicking everything. There's a lot of wires here. So I didn't pay for it. I got it off the internet.
You can't admit that, Kevin. It's like telling someone we went street racing and we weren't in Mexico.
Well, I wasn't in Mexico, and I wasn't necessarily online.
Last night, $50.
So I watched it last night, and the $50 was paid. Nobody sent me any links, I suppose. And so the Jake Paul Nate Robinson fight was sick as hell. I mean, it was.
Jake Paul fought?
Yeah, and it was I guess to put it lightly, a silly fight because they were just like charging at each other, and obviously it's boxing, so it's like that kind of thing. But Jake Paul fucking ended him 3 times, and after the first time, Nate Robinson who's a former basketball player, NBA. After he got knocked down the first time, Snoop Dogg like started singing the gospel. He's like, they're going to the river. They go.
What was this? Was this UFC?
No. This is like Legends Only League, which is like so Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. were the headliners, but it's like a garbage promotion where they put up a bunch of weird shit. So it's like celebrity boxing. That's basically what it is.
Okay.
And so the boxing match, Nate Robinson got ended in the second round. I want to say he got hit 3 times, back of the head, just dropped. Jake Paul looked great. And I know there's a lot of haters out there, but he looked great. Like if he says he wants to do this, and dude, he looks good. So there's that, and then what else do I got?
He actually trained for it.
Yeah, he fucking trained for it. He looked good, and he embarrassed Nate Robinson. There's no doubt about it. Just an embarrassment. So if you have a chance, watch that fight. It was worth it. It's funny. Snoop Dogg is great, and then. I guess the money fight was Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Snoop Dogg said it best. It was like watching my 2 uncles have a fight at a barbecue. And I think that's a great...
Mike Tyson's old now, right?
Say it again?
Mike Tyson's old now.
They're both like 50, and you could tell they were 50. And it's not like it didn't look good, but... and again, my let's say my stream was shit, so it was very cut outy, but I saw... definitely the first round was clear as day that I saw. And Tyson was going after him. Yeah, I agree. Next time I pay, they should make sure I have a better feed, Bob.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
you probably have the Rona too.
No, I was doing a sarcastic cough about paying.
Yeah. But have you been tested?
No. Kelly got tested. She's been tested 1 million times since we started having a baby. She just had her free COVID test last week, and she just got a negative test. So I probably should. I mean, let's be honest. I probably should get tested. But my fiance has been tested since.
Stay in your little bubble.
My fiance has been tested for the past 11 months, twice a week. No, because she only had to do it once, and then she was at the hospital twice a week, and then they made her do it every 2 or 3 weeks. They made her do it. So
lots of tests.
Yeah, which is why you're home for the CoronaCast, Bob.
Right.
You're not coming into the lair yet.
Apparently, I'm going to get this next week or the week after. I'm going to get the antibody test. It'll tell me if I ever did have it.
Excellent. I want to get the antibody test. That's what I want.
It'll tell you if you had it before. And
I spilled beer on my
it will
mic
shock
thing.
You. I bet that because like people in our age group, they don't get any symptoms. We just have the virus.
Yeah. It would be
We're
yeah.
super spreaders. Yeah.
Right.
We're
Right.
still
That's why you just
partying.
sit at home and watch football. Which I was doing until, this. So happy Monday morning. We should probably say it's the Funny Special Corona Cast, Bob.
It's the CoronaCast.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta check.
Say hello to the people, man. We haven't
I-
been on in like 16 weeks, man. This is the
We
You know
missed-
what?
We missed 2 weeks.
What do you have? Yeah, and I think about giving the people what they want, but it takes two to tango, B.
It's just not the same.
It takes two to tango. Well, duh, but it's better than me doing it alone, finna be.
Yeah, that is lame.
Well, and you've been twisting my arm, dude.
Hold on, man. I gotta check my bets.
But I'm just saying, maybe I don't know, man. Like we should pick a day that's not football day. And then maybe on football day I have time to like edit the shit. You know what I mean?
Should we do like a weekday thing?
Maybe.
From now on?
Maybe. I think that would be a good idea. Or like pick a day. We can be consistent, and then we can like do whatever we need to do
Steelers,
for the people.
Raiders. Okay, so I'm checking my bets right now.
With this the Wade,
Wade has the
Wade
Steelers,
bets.
the Raiders, and
So the Raiders got smoked.
Bills.
Raiders got smoked. Bills won,
So
and the
Bills,
Steelers
I
play
lost that
Tuesday.
bet on the
Tuesday,
Chargers.
buddy.
So I lost that, so then I owe them 5.
He
But
got
then I came back strong with
Oakland
the
got
Falcons,
smoked.
so we're
Yeah.
even. So it's going to come down to the Tuesday night game.
Tuesday, buddy. Which might not even happen.
The cat has entered the room.
Which cat is this?
Hazel. Hi. Hazel, say what up to the people.
We gotta turn your ass up. How do we? Let's see. Turn this shit up. Talk. Keep talking.
I'm talking.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I'm talking. I'm good.
Yeah. We got you. We got you loud and clear, B.
Good.
I
good.
turned your shit up, dude.
It's important. It's important.
Is the cat out of the bag?
Literally, this cat hates everybody except for my mom.
Uh-huh.
And so they go out of town, and I count how many days does it take before her attention deficit kicks in,
Right.
and she needs attention. And it's been a day and a half. This
So,
is
in other words, you do
technically
not
the big two-
you don't fulfill this cat's needs, existentially,
right.
which is fine. I've met the cat. She has a lot of needs. So what'd you do this week, Bob? I've been shooting on the weekend.
I sold 20 cars, Kev, and I got a Casey's double cheese pizza. Did you see that?
I saw the double cheese. I saw half Callahan special, which for the people is a pepperoni pineapple, and then the other half was the cheese. The cheese got extra cheese all around. It looked like you
cheese is
enjoyed it.
amazing.
Did you eat the entire pizza in one sitting?
No, I ate it.
Okay,
The whole pizza's gone
but you ate it maybe.
yesterday and today.
Excellent. So it was a continuous
But when
process.
I woke up this morning, there was only 2 slices left.
Okay, you know
So I
what?
ate most of the
I'm
pizza.
not mad at that. I've been known to tackle quite a bit.
Sometimes you just go nuts on stuff.
Sometimes the Zaws just zing.
They're so good. So good.
So let's see. I bought Doom, and I played that. It's all right. I
You
mean, I
bought
like
what?
it a lot. Doom.
I bought because of the Rona, right?
Right. Yeah.
I
I,
needed
spent
something to
$60. I was walking around. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend some money on myself. I'll spend $60 on Doom, and that's been fun.
So I bought Modern Warfare Cold War,
Oh, cool.
and it's good. It's fun.
You're into it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played the zombies mode yet, but word on the street is it's pretty awesome.
What's the campaign like? Are you all over the
I
Russians?
haven't played the campaign yet. I just jumped right into multiplayer and started upgrading guns.
Yeah,
That's what I love
sure.
to do.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So Yeah, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese pizza and video games. That's the weekend.
Yeah. Speaking of cheese pizza, I have not had a pizza
Are
in
you
a little
working?
while. What?
Are you working right now?
No, man. We're the chill cast.
Oh, right.
This
So you're
is-
just spending a lot of time with the new board,
Yep.
and yeah, you're gonna maybe need to come up with some hobbies, bud.
What are you talking about? I got hobbies. The
gov-
kid's a
governor
lot of
won't
work.
Shut the state down like indefinitely. So
Well, I got the bow and I got, Doom. So we're good. We're on a good path so far,
Bow
man.
and Doom.
I was thinking about climbing a tree maybe Tuesday, buddy. That's what I was thinking. It's going to be nice weather. Tuesday, most people are doing what, people do. And I'm thinking about maybe climbing a tree and just chilling. See what happens.
You're gonna climb a tree,
Yeah.
and what are you gonna do in the tree?
Try to hunt for something in a tree with my bow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got my saddle. I think it's going to be...
It's hunting season, I suppose. You could just go hunting every day.
Yeah, it's, there's muzzleloader opener was Saturday, so there's whatever. But I think I'm just going to go to my archer only place and just sit there. It might not be a lot of action, but, I might just, do my thing. See if I see anything. Yeah, I mean, ideally, if there's some precipitation, I'd like to go and catch in the morning if it snows a little bit. Usually that shit melts by like 10 a.m. when the sun comes out. So like if there's a little snow and I can see some fresh tracks or like see that frost, I'm in a good zone. Otherwise, fuck it. I'll just sit in a tree and see what happens.
Right.
Sun sets at like 4, so, I'm home by 5:30, 5.
Mhm.
If I don't catch anything, I'm home by 5.
You're home by 5.
So, yeah, they didn't cut down haircut spots, which is cool. So I got a haircut. You can still get a haircut, B.
The haircut?
You can still get one.
I don't know if you can.
You can, because I did. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so he shut down all the bars and restaurants and everything are all closed, but you can still get a haircut.
I think he was aiming at, again, we're talking to P. Don't get me. I really shouldn't get started on the Funny Express Show podcast, B. We really should be in a... I was thinking about the studio,
Okay.
We should either, like I was saying, we should make it more... We should figure it out, or we should do a little mobile cast and try to figure something out. I think we could find a cool location.
Yeah, but it's cold now.
It doesn't necessarily have to be outside. But I guess
That's
you're right. It would
true.
have to. Well,
That's true.
yeah. Or you know what? If we got some like Christmas lights down here, there's a small tree we could put down here. We could get some festive stuff going on. If we made it festive,
the changing of the seasons could be reflected on the cast.
if we made it a little festive and kind of maybe even I don't know. There's things that could be done. Maybe the
Right.
studio would be a little more homey, and maybe even guests would be allowed to join the Phony Express Show podcast once again.
It's possible. We only did guess, 2-3 weeks?
I think there's way more guests than that. I mean, we had 21 episodes.
Yeah, I know, but we've only had a guest like 3 times.
Yeah, well, there's been multiple repeat guests,
Right, of course.
which I say there's been one repeat guest. But so,
Yeah?
yeah, shot my bow. It was pretty fun, and I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing for the?
I'm literally just lazing around today.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot. I'm selling myself short. I mean, I'm not.
You're the one. I've
It's
been
hard,
working,
Leanin.
and I got
It's hard
I
when
got-
it's hard
I
when
got
I'm
40
talking
cards
to
in the
It's hard when I'm talking to a. I'll just show since we have the camera. Are you still taking a shit?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's the Bob today. That's Bob today.
Yeah.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
doing nothing, man. I'm telling you.
So this is
I'm
the
trying
Funny
to right
Express Show
now think
podcast.
about what I'm going to cook up for dinner. Dude, I've been working my balls off like the last week.
Yeah.
So I've been working so much about work that when I go to bed, I've been dreaming about work. Like it doesn't end. I mean that's how you know you're working too much.
Is that how you know?
When you can't even have fun dreams about stuff that you love, you're dreaming about work.
What are you dreaming about? Like, give me some. I'd love to hear about
Well,
these dreams of work.
I dream that I'm like sitting at my desk at work.
And what's going down? Are you like anxious? Is that are you sweating? Are things going on?
Yeah,
what's going on?
This week I was, but I was working like 12 hours a day, like every day.
So even when you slept, you were like at work.
I was thinking about work. You got
While you had corona.
Yeah, of course. You know?
So while you were sweating, what were you thinking about? The deals? The
I was
deals?
thinking about deals and like tracking my deals and like making deals and like, you know, and like now that I hit the 20, tomorrow's the last day of the month. I can kind of chill.
You can.
Because I've.
Okay. Do you think that?
I put it up in the.
Do you think the dreams will subside?
I don't know. And then that's the thing about my life. It's a big circle. Because then on Tuesday I started 0 again.
Right.
Back to square one.
You know what they call that? They call that samsara, in the Buddhist world.
Yeah. The car business is like Groundhog Day.
Mm. So do you get better every month?
I mean, I try to, but
is that the idea?
There's a lot of things that go into this business.
Of course, the business. You're messing with my business.
You're messing with my business.
Tim Welts, you're messing with my business.
Governor Walz, you're messing with my business.
Yes.
But we're down a little bit because, you know, the Rona, but we're still doing fine. Yeah, we've hired some new people. It's been nice. Hired some new people, and it's been fun.
I had some notes. I had all these notes, but I really don't want to go into them anymore.
What were the notes about?
There's notes, you know, but I really don't care.
A little bit of prep?
You know, I had things. It was a solo cast. It was a solo cast. I got my solo cast ideas, and it's just the Phone Express Show podcast is just about one thing, and that's just the good vibes in the universe. And I don't want to be talking about my bullshit on the Phone Express Show podcast.
Right
you know
now,
what I mean?
the world's a fucked place, man.
Nah, man, it's cool, man. It's nice outside. Are you kidding me? It's so nice outside. I hope everyone's getting outside. I've been getting outside. Walk my Dizog for sure. Shooting the bow.
Pooch.
Yeah, the pooch is nice. We've been WN, and there are other outdoor activities that could be had, but one of the ones is getting in a tree. I think spending a whole day in a tree would be very fun. I think I would like that. I think I want to do that.
Everybody likes different things. I think that would be awful.
Awful?
But, yeah.
I thought. Well, tell me about your. So Tony is in. Tony and Nick are up north, and they just got some.
I was gonna say I've been seeing some snaps.
Yeah, they got some birds, Tom. Didn't you go? Didn't you go to the bird? Didn't you go birding last year or some shit like that?
Yeah, we did.
And
South Dakota.
And
it was awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting my 20 gauge out and shooting some birds. That sounds fun.
The weather sucked and it was really wet, and the hunting was just okay, but we still had a blast.
That season, I guess it goes into January, doesn't it?
What was that?
The upland bird season goes into January, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's the end of the year, the first or second weekend of January.
Yeah.
You don't want to go then because it's freezing.
Well, I got my shit. I got my cold weather shit. You know?
Right.
For all our South African fans, we it's a beautiful weather these days, but yeah, it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
It's gonna get cold here. Cold fingers.
Oh man, it's so cold.
Wow, wow, wow. So since I can't go live, I guess I can utilize the computer. We're not going to play any songs, though, because we're going to get demonetized.
We can't play the songs, otherwise I'd be playing songs off the Super Bangers playlist.
Right. Well, you could. I mean, who cares? We're going to make a lot of money off this episode, though. I can feel it.
Yeah, we can't be getting
I can feel
demonetized on starting with the Rona episode.
I hope the recording sounds good, because sometimes I don't know if I...
Let's find out.
Dun, dun, dun,
but this should be the only episode that we're doing this for.
What do you mean?
It should be the only one.
Oh, the only Corona cast? I hope so.
Yeah. Next week we'll be back.
Next week we'll be back in studio.
With, stuff. We'll be back in studio.
So the new Mandalorian.
Things, maybe even
new Mandalorian had Ahsoka Tano revealed. She's the first Jedi that's been revealed in the show. That's pretty sick. Ahsoka Tano, for those that don't know, is Anakin's apprentice. Darth Vader's apprentice. And from what I understand...
Did he just go off the handle with Star Wars?
So from what I understand, Ahsoka Tano, in my lore knowingness, was slain by Darth Vader, or at least 100% Darth Vader got Ahsoka Tano her lightsabers after Ezra Bridger fucked with the Veil of the Force. Now, in The Mandalorian, obviously Ahsoka Tano is alive, and I'm not really sure what the timeline of The Mandalorian is, but clearly, if Ahsoka Tano is alive, then Darth Vader only collected her lightsabers, and she did not perish in that episode in that altercation with Darth Vader. That said, it's very cool that we now have a Jedi revealed in Mandalorian. It's very cool. Finna be.
Right. You know, Disney went too far. They should have just made the movies and been done.
No, the movies are garbage. They're actually going to scrap the Rey shit, like the 3 new movies. They're scrapping those. This is not... this is real. Yeah, so Kathleen Kennedy, who... It's not a big deal, but she's resigning. And she's executive producer on a lot of the Mandalorian shit, so it's not a big deal. But she's gone, launched, and now George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni have basically full reign to do whatever the fuck they want in a good way. And so they're going to do a new mechanic where they basically wash the new 3 movies, because the new 3 movies suck, and I'm not going to get into it. And they're not like super terrible. They're just like not Star Wars movies. And so those movies aren't going to basically exist because they're going to use a mechanic called the Veil of the Force. Like I mentioned, Ahsoka Tano, that's where she actually perished when Darth Vader retrieved the Sith artifact known as the Veil of the Force. And anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna
way more of a Star Wars nerd than I thought.
Well,
I don't know any.
There's been a lot of new developments. Let's say, very recently. Like I wouldn't have given a shit. Like I watched. Like I know me and Omar when we were in the Dominican Republic on our homosexual vacation. Watched episode 1. I'm a Star Wars dude, but when you're talking you're right, why would I the new 3 movies? I didn't care, I didn't care, and Star Wars to me was I didn't care, right? Because the new 3 movies were kind of lame. But then Mandalorian came out, and then I kind of learned about how there's been a back crew kind of laying down this lore for the last couple years, and now Mandalorian's out. And now that I have realized what they're about to do for the next several years, yes, I'm very invested in Star Wars now because it's going to be banging. It's going to be banging.
Okay.
But that wasn't the case, literally last year. I mean, until Mandalorian came out, where it was a very mysterious thing. It's like a TV show. And everyone's like, okay, what the fuck is this? And then it turned out to be the best thing Star Wars has ever done since Rogue One, which is arguably the best Star Wars movie ever made, for reasons relative to when it came out, what it's trying to say, and just the masterpiece that is, that movie with Mads Mikkelsen doing his thing. And Bootgullick, Forrest Whitaker as Saw Gerrera, who is probably going to be, I don't know. They might put Saw Gerrera in this new universe, man. There's a lot of shit going down.
Wow. I am
blown away.
Researching.
Oh, interesting.
Where did Baby Yoda come from?
That's the Mandalorian, and it's actually Grogu is his name, as revealed this weekend. Sorry for the spoilers. If you're listening to the Phony Express Show podcast, you have to be updated on Mandalorian. Otherwise, you're fucked. So Grogu is Baby Yoda. We've just revealed his name is Grogu, as Ahsoka Tano has revealed. Ahsoka felt him and felt his name was Grogu. But she's not going to train him. She cannot. For she feels the darkness in this one. Just as she felt the darkness in her master. Saying.
Kevin, there is a watch on eBay.
Yeah.
That is a Devon Works Star Wars limited edition timepiece with TIE Fighter cufflinks, $25,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Extensive. You know, I wish we could like show that right now. Maybe that's something I'll do on this particular YouTube. If this ever makes it on YouTube. Who knows? Who knows?
So I just Googled Star Wars because I want to I'm going to now investigate the movies. Like, I've seen all of them, I think.
Google Kathleen Kennedy out. This happened in like September, maybe October, maybe even November, as in this month. This is very recent stuff. Phony Express Show Podcast is up to date on all the Star Wars lore and or real life hiring and firings.
The original movies are called the
Skywalker Saga. Finna be.
So episodes 7, 8, and 9. So those are the ones that I haven't seen, I don't think.
Because they blow.
They're bad.
They blow. They're not like bad. They're like movies. They're movies, but they're not Star Wars movies. They're not the continuation of literally Luke's life. Like, that's garbage. I feel so bad for Leia because she had strong feelings about what she was doing when she was doing it. And, of course, R.I.P., she passed away. And
who did?
Princess Leia during the filming of the second movie.
The second of the newest 3?
Correct.
The Last Jedi?
The Empire sucks. Huge.
So Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams was heavily involved.
Yeah, again, mistakes. All of them have been removed from the process. But see, it's not movies anymore. It's like TV. It's not TV. You know, it's these streaming. It's Mandalorian. It's a new green-lighted Kenobi series, which is going to come out very soon, in 2022, I believe. 2021, maybe, for Kenobi. Maybe it might be 2022, but Anakin's coming back. Hayden Christensen is going to be Anakin. He's going to come in the Kenobi series. The Ghost of Anakin. It's going to be Hayden Christensen, so he can redeem his acting career.
So I've come to a conclusion by looking at the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
George Lucas was involved in the story and or director and screenwriter on every single movie except for the last 3.
That's very correct.
George Lucas was not involved whatsoever in the last 3, and they
know
No, that.
Kathleen Kennedy was. Not like to take anything away from her, but George Lucas has now retained control with the help of Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni.
Kennedy's life works. They launched her, they're scrapping it, and they're redoing the sequel trilogy.
Correct. Patrick Mahomes!
What's the score on the game?
I don't know. You have my phone. I guess I could look it up on the computer.
You can always just look stuff up while you're on the phone, Kevin. It's a real thing.
But that's the microphone for that's how you're talking to the podcast.
Yeah, but you can Google stuff on it.
But the microphone is connected to the phone. Like, I'm not holding it in front of my face, Bob.
Oh.
Like, all you are on this podcast, it's a phone on the couch. Like, you're still sitting in your spot.
I'm still sitting in the spot. Patrick Mahomes did win today. He beat the old Tom Brady.
Yeah, that was a interesting game. All right, what do you say we wrap this up?
Why not? I was just going to do the rundown here. We got
That's the Corona Snooze right there.
The Vikes game, Kev. The Vikes.
Dude, the Vikes, maybe the curse is over. Carolina muffs the kick. I think Zimmer was looking at Teddy and saying, like, you know what? I can't believe it. We're going to lose this. Like, we're going to lose this game. I mean, Carolina defense we're talking like 2 touchdown return, whatever is 3 turnovers,
10
maybe
seconds,
more
2
than
touchdowns.
that. Yeah, it's just, you know what? The Vikes squeaked it, and maybe the curse is over for the kicker. The kicker curse is over, maybe. Can it be said?
Cook's back on the field, right? He's good. Yeah, I saw him at the.
Yeah, he just pretended he was hurt because he fumbled. So he was like, "Oh, I'm going to pretend I'm hurt because I fumbled the ball and I feel really bad about it." You know how players do that?
Sure.
You know, like they make a mistake and they're like, "Oh, I got hit in the ankle. My ankle hurts," and like they sit out the play and they're like, "Okay, I'm good to go," and then the coach is like, "Oh, really? Like you're good to go now?" Huh. I thought you were fucking hurt, man.
Cook's tough, though.
Yeah, but he was, I was just saying that he was faking it. All right, this is...
Tonight, 7:20.
What'd you say?
Bears-Packers tonight, 7:20. Tomorrow night, Seahawks at Eagles. And a Tuesday night Corona game, Ravens at Steelers.
That's the way it goes. Wade hopefully is not going to win any money this week.
No, we're even.
One of four things will happen. The phone will die, the podcast will die, or the camera will die, or we'll just end it. So those are the 4 options we have.
Just end it. But the good news is we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Live. We'll be live
and inside.
Live inside and not edited.
Correcto. Highly unedited.
Highly unedited.
And I need to take a piss.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Corona Bob, have a good time. Anything you got to say to the people?
Don't get the Rona, even though you might not know if you got it.
Cool. All right. Awesome, bro. See ya. Bye. All right, guys. This has been the Lazy Express Show nonsense. Hopefully, everybody gets their shit together. But in the meantime, we're just going to be grinding out.